Hi guys, Dev-initly Mario here for you. Today we want to work on our horror series, Ghost Hunting game. Yeah, let us switch to Unreal Engine. Here's our Unreal Engine and we stop at this point. We have made our light switch and our light and can control it. So we make an interface here, but the naming is a little bit wrong. We have to name it BPI underscore interface. It's a better naming, so we can see in the name BPI Blueprint Interface Interactables. So let us rename it short. So now we need another interface. Blueprint Interface BPI underscore electrical. We use this interface to check if interactable like our light switch have power or not. So let us define a method. We call that check has power and we want an output, and this will be has power and a boolean. We compile and save. We go to our light switch and we will implement this interface too. You can have more than one interface. Compile and save. And we have here our new method, check has power. Stop. Let us think a short moment. If we make it so, we go from the light switch and connect the fuse box with the light switch. We could make it this way, or we could register all light switch or all component in the fuse box. That has benefits and losses. The benefit to register all in the fuse box if you have one central point and you can look if all interactables is registered there or not. So you have one central point and can look at that. The other hand is you will have maybe a really long list of interactables, and you have to name them good, so you know, oh, this is this light switch, this there, and so on. If we go this way, I now present, we got many interactables, and we can look in the interactable and see if the fuse box variable connected to the right fuse box. So we have a better look at it because we have one variable and one connection, but we have to do it multiple times at the beginning. So that's a downside, but I prefer this way. So we will make it this way, but I want to tell you the pros and cons about this. Okay. So we need a variable here. Let us call this Fusebox, and it is from type actor. So we have to check a few things here, or better, we have to make one more class here because we have to cast it too. So this blueprints. No, technically, the Fusebox is interactable by itself. So let us make a blueprint, an actor, call that Fusebox. And the Fusebox, oh, we don't have a Fusebox. Let us go on Fab. Right, Fusebox. Take free. If you need a free one, if you want to pay something, you can do it like you wish. It's a pretty simple Fusebox, but it will be enough for our purposes. So we will do the kostenlos one. But I see a better one. Why I don't see it now? Fusebox. Let's call it power. Maybe. I will check it short for you. Okay, I find it. This one here. Switchbox game model. This one I like very much. So I want to use that, but we can use this one is cool too. Let us use this one to add it to your project. And now we got it here. We will place it. Let's place it here. So you see, we have to model it because it's way too large. Transform. We go with 0.5. 0.4. Maybe not. Yeah, I think this is a good. And now we have one more problem. You can see it, the pivot. The pivot here is, you can see it is here around, not in the middle. So you can edit pivot. You can say center if you want to center it like me. And you can go on accept. Okay. Brauchen wir nicht. So. Now the pivot is here. Now we can better place it like so. But it's temporary because we need it into our blueprint, you know. We have it here, add, static mesh, Fusebox. So now we need here a variable, nämlich let us call it active, simple. Now we can go back to our light switch. In our has check has power. Oh, see, we have a spelling here. Not the one now. If you have gas power, then we have power. So now we got it here. We need our Fusebox. Get Fusebox. We need to pass to Fusebox. put that here. Now we have to get active, and we connect it here. So now we can look, has this the variable active? If the cars fail, then we want to return false. So if we not connect a Fusebox to our interactable, so it can have power, so we can immediately return has power false. Now we go to our BP person player, and we have to implement a check before we yeah, we will make it so. We will have some items, some interactables who not need any power, so we have to think about it. So we cast this, and we want to cast it to electrical. So, and here on fail, so it not has an electrical interface, we can go further. It's no need to wait for anything. So now we want a branch. Be left click. And now we want to ask the system get check. Not get. Check has power. So check has power. So on true we want to make this. On false we want to print a string. Answer has no. We save it. Or we have to make this, and for sure we have to make this. Compile. Now it looks a little bit chaotic. We will make one episode where we clean messy blueprints. So, but now let us look if we get the message has no power. Has no power. You can see it. Has no power. So now, because we already on 13 minutes, we will implement our interactables. We will use our Fusebox. And so we go on our light switch. First we go into our blueprint. We have to expose on spawn and instant executable. So now we can connect the Fusebox with the Fusebox. And on the Fusebox, we have to make the active variable instance accessible and expose on spawn. So you can define your Fusebox is on or off in the level. So we want to start it. Now the Fusebox is on. So we can't control the light. If I make the Fusebox in running time now off. It's not it's not real time. Okay, good. So, but you see, if you make the Fusebox on, it goes on. If we make it off, we has no power. So, enough for this episode. We learn to control electricity with a very simple way. I hope you learned something. I want to remember you for our polling on the Patreon. It's totally free. You can decide which ghost investigation item we want to use first. Yeah, have a nice day.